Hey guys, so more lawsuits are coming out against Diddy, and of course Buzbee is coming out to respond to Annalisa Torres and basically for the fact that Jay-Z just had this motion passed for him. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali, daily and consistent content. Again, I apologize for the lack of videos. I've just been extremely busy in Rio, but all of that will resume from today. There will be multiple videos coming out. So let's get into Buzbee and what he is stating in response. Of course, Annalisa Torres said that Jay-Z, the motion has passed for allow him to apply for dismissal. That does not mean that the case has been dismissed. It means that he's allowed to apply for that. Just want to make that clear for those who are very confused. But Buzbee has responded and saying this. This client was screened by at least 5 lawyers. She underwent a background check and we had a seasoned investigator and ex-cop verify key points of her claim. She has a reasonable explanation for any alleged inconsistencies and remains adamant about her claim. And I think the last few words are very important because I did explain that she was never recanting her allegations against Jay-Z or P. Diddy. She is still stating that she was R-worded by them, but that there are just inconsistencies in her story, which can be true for somebody who is autistic, which is what she is, and also somebody who had this happen when she was young and of course has gone through significant SAU, have memory loss. But I think that the point of autism is very important here as well, which I think people are forgetting. But he repeats, this client was screened by 5 lawyers. There's credibility behind this case, he is stating, based on the fact that there has been multiple levels of fact-checking and screening, which is very intriguing because I didn't hear Buzbee say this before. So I'm glad that he's saying this because it adds credibility to the case. He continues, the jurors may either believe the inconsistencies are innocent mistakes or think the accuser is lying. And of course, it can go either way. And so Alex Spiro, Jay-Z, they are honing in on those inconsistencies and they are stating that because of those inconsistencies, she is lying, she is not telling the truth, all of it is fake, and she's getting money out of it or wants to do so because people are doing so via Diddy. Again, she's not recanting any of her allegations, and they are going to file for dismissal in February. Buzbee's team are going to have their response against, then Jay-Z's team will have the response against, and then Annalisa Torres by March will make a decision as to whether this will be dismissed based on information and evidence given from both parties or not. So as things are getting messy between Buzbee and Spiro, as we are seeing court filings go back and forth on this conversation, it's only going to get even more ugly than it even is. And I feel like the STD stuff and the lawsuits and etc. that Alex Spiro was doing against Buzbee was wrong. It was dirty. It was unnecessary. It was not moral. It's not what we're looking at here, and I don't think that we need to be discussing that. But things are going to get even more worse than what we are looking at right now before it gets better for either party. Let's just play it like that. So we're going to be focusing on this, focusing on the Diddy trial in May, focusing on the ASAP Rocky trial, the Prince Harry court related stuff as well. There's a lot of different stuff happening, especially in this year. So I wanted to take the first few days of this year not off, but more so relaxed, because we are about to get very intense with the reports, with the trials, with the court filings, with the conversations. There's just going to be so much information to happen. I'm glad that Buzbee is responding, and I'm glad that Buzbee is basically not backing down from this conversation. I didn't expect him to go this far, knowing how Rock Nation are, and for the fact that Jay-Z's net worth is $2 billion, and Alex Spiro's ways, they are very intimidating. They play very dirty and they have bad tactics. So one can easily get scared off. But Buzbee isn't that guy. He said, that's not me. And so I'm glad that he's come back to say, listen, this person's lawsuit and etc. has been screened by 5 lawyers. Alex Spiro tried to make it out as if, this person just had a random story and that went to Buzbee and Buzbee didn't vet properly and they wanted to take a polygraph test and that's what they were basing this off, just a polygraph. He's come out to say, well, no, that's not actually true. 5 lawyers, guys, underwent a background check, and also a seasoned investigator and an ex-cop verified key points of her claim. That's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, guys. Not that I'm saying that one is guilty, because of course, the courts are there for that. But when one has a group of friends that act like this, how are you the innocent one? I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Because if you are the innocent one, then you wouldn't even have those friends in the first place. Do you guys know what I'm going with this? I don't know. It's far-fetched. I'm not accusing him of XYZ because we don't know to do so. But at the same time, I just find it to be very bizarre and odd. Let's just say that. Now, another lawsuit is hitting P. Diddy. And this is one of the worst ones yet, where this took place in 2001 at a video set. It's being expressed by people that this man was R-worded in the back passage so badly that that this person, that he had to go to hospital to fix repairs on his back passage in his anus, and that in itself is horrific. Not only that, but he also had broken teeth. So this is one of the worst ones, outside of the fact that there was somebody who had to basically shove a remote control inside the V of that particular woman. That story was horrific as well, and that was one of the most horrific ones that we have read. But this also is disgusting. If Diddy is capable of beating Cassie, as we saw in that hotel room, there's an hotel outside in the corridor, there's a lot more lawsuits that are going to be far worse than what we saw. I'm not surprised for the fact that this has happened, but so much that you had to go get medical care, because in that area, it basically is the end of your intestines. And so therefore, it's very easy for you to get cuts, sores. So I can't imagine what else this person was going through, unfortunately, that he had to go for medical care, and also was experienced broken teeth, which means that Diddy evidently tried to do stuff. The person said no, and Diddy of course punched and etc. and for the reason why these teeth are the way they are. Again, Diddy's lawyers are working overtime saying that this is all not true. They've been saying that for all of the cases. Everybody, even not everybody, but a lot of people even believed Diddy initially until that video of Cassie came out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. I'm really just saying. But you know, this is going to get ugly. I mean, it already has, but I feel like it's going to get ugly even more so. And I feel like Jay-Z is going to give all that he has to get rid of this lawsuit, because he does not want more to come. And I feel like a lot of alleged victims are looking at this lawsuit, looking at the progression of this and wondering what's going to happen next, because they want to have their turn. They want to get levels of justice. And that's all I ask for in this whole moment, is that I want justice to take place and do what it needs to do in this case to find out who is innocent and who is wrong. But I don't know how you have your friends with R. Kelly and Diddy, and it just doesn't make it doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, guys. It doesn't make any sense to me. I know Justin Baldoni has responded. I know he's got a lawsuit, and I know he's got receipts. I haven't gone through it yet, but I will do in another video. I've seen your messages, but Justin Baldoni is trying to get his lick back, saying that a lot of the messages were actually edited via the PR stuff that was seen, and it wasn't that way. And at this point, I just think that both parties are wrong and XYZ. But this Justin Baldoni lawsuit is intriguing because he got dropped from his agency. So are they going to pick him up again? We don't know. Or is the damage just done? And I feel like Blake Lively and I forgot her husband's name, Ryan Reynolds, are quite powerful in this industry. But I also feel like Justin, the damage has done too much to him, and I don't see him recovering as a actor. I don't see him being picked up in roles. I don't see him being picked up in movies and TV shows. I feel like it's just more of a liability for him, to be honest with you. But I will be going through that lawsuit meticulously, and I will definitely let you guys know what's being said. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Send a super thanks at the $sign there. You can send whatever you want. I do apologize for the lack thereof videos. I know I've apologized once already, but honestly, guys, I do feel bad for the fact that I'm not coming out with constant videos. That will change from today. There'll be multiple videos coming out today. Do subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.